Hey all, it's Ordinary Hero here, back with another Sims 4 video. So this is part 3 in my Renovating the Spire Apartments series. I have 2 more videos on this that I will link in the description below in case you want to check those guys out. I recommend checking them out before seeing this one, but any order works. Just please watch my content. But anyway, so I am currently renovating apartments 3 and 4. So this apartment I assumed was for, a model perhaps who, likes the finer things in life and really uses a heavy gold and orange color palette. I love those colors. I think they look really cute. And The Sims does have quite a bit of pretty yellow and gold stuff. So I thought, why not? In this apartment, I'm starting out with a bathroom simply because I didn't know how to lay out this apartment when I first started it. I knew it was going to be an open apartment, but I didn't quite know how I wanted to do the open plan and, the studio apartment thing. So I did the best with what I had, but I think this apartment turned out really cute, and honestly, I really like it. That gold tile was just perfect for the vibes that I got off of this apartment, and I just loved decorating it. It was actually really fun to do because I wasn't trying to take it too seriously or anything. And in a moment, we're about to get to another curtain rant, because I tried putting curtains in this bathroom and they did not turn out super great. And in this bathroom, I'm actually remembering to decorate it first. So I think I end up using this Seasons light that kind of looks like an upside down boob light. I'm not apologizing for calling it an upside down boob light. It's the truth. So I put a door on the bathroom, and actually you may not get a curtain rant yet. So for this apartment, I figured since, she's kind of bougie and, likes her makeup and the finer things in life, I really wanted it to be a lot of pretty looking things that you wouldn't normally see in a Sims build, particularly the ones that I do, because I tend to make very suburban houses and stuff like that. So this was a bit of a challenge. It was a fun challenge, but it was a bit of a challenge. Sadly, that bed is just too short, so it doesn't look good when you try to stick something up against it. I did my best with what I had, but it still looked bad. Anyway, so I started by I put a half wall up because then all the counters would look good. I really wanted these nice, I think they're base game counters, but they looked really cute and they just gave me bougie vibes, and that's what I wanted from this apartment. So I was like, yes, please. And I think I put a coffee maker. It's either a coffee maker or a microwave on the stove. But anyway, I switched it to night mode because I wanted to be able to see where lighting should go. And because there's so many windows in these apartments, I tend to forget the lighting. So I figured I should do that while I still remember. And this time I'm doing it before continuing renovation, so you don't just see a dark screen and barely visible furniture. Sadly, most of the chandeliers we have just don't look good in a longer form, but I think I end up using the tiny living ones again, unless, no, I'm trying to remember what light I use, and I can't remember. I tried so many different things. I wanted to put an island here, but this apartment was only 4 tiles long, so there wasn't much space to do much of anything and make it look good. And as much as I wanted to do that bar, I knew it wasn't going to work, so I just went with what I had. It's a microwave, not a coffee machine. This girl strikes me as an I buy Starbucks lattes girl, but whatever. I used the same wood tone that I used in all the other apartments so far because I wanted them to feel kind of uniform, as if the same person made them all. And I really wanted to put cabinets in this kitchen because it actually is against a wall, but the cabinets that match this thing are atrocious, so I used semi-matching cabinets, and they turned out okay. But I hate the cabinets that match those counters. It's oh. So I used this get-together sofa because I just thought it looked really cute, and it fit the golds and whites and stuff vibe that I got from this apartment. I don't know whether that coffee table is base game or city living. I probably wouldn't be able to tell you even if I looked at it, but it's so cute. And I wanted to use that rug, but it kind of does look like a baby's bathroom rug, so whatever. I really liked that stripe rug though, sized down. I just thought it added a little bit of color to that bathroom. Bed space, the little space. Not that it needed more color, but I ended up going with that Seasons one because I love that Seasons swatch of that rug. It's just so pretty. All of the ones with the stripes look so cute. But anyway, I put a little table up against the wall so that I could put some little designs on it. And then I was like, no, let's put islands up. Because if I put the island up, then I can put a laptop on the table, because I am trying to remember to put a laptop in every apartment. And I really wanted to use those gold City Living detail things, but I didn't want to put them over a door. And so I ended up hanging them over her bed, because I don't know, this apartment just like struck me as the kind of apartment where someone would do that. So, and now we're on to the curtain rant. I hate tall wall height curtains. They never end up looking good. They never end up working. And The Sims is just stupid. And they give us so many tall wall height apartments, but no good tall wall height curtains. And I don't know if it's just that I'm a broke girl who doesn't have the money to pay for packs, or if it's an actual problem with The Sims, but it sucks, and it sucks. And I hate curtains. So, now that the curtain rant is over, I put a yellow feature wall there just because I really liked the way it looked. I liked how like happy that felt, and yeah, I did it. I liked it. If you have a problem with it, then you can change it if you ever get this build off the gallery. Although I'm not sure if I'm going to post this build to the gallery, because it's really hard to post apartments to the gallery, which is part of the reason why I haven't posted any apartments to the gallery. It's not easy. But anyway, I debated putting some artwork up there, and I think I do end up putting that white. Yeah, I left that painting there. Okay. And now I go back to the bathroom to try to put some curtains up and just end up doing that thing again. It looks atrocious, but it works. And then I think this is where I realized, I should probably light up the hallways and such. But then I don't, because I'm too busy decorating and putting up more clutter everywhere and everywhere and everywhere. So yeah, that's great. And then I think I finally get to doing the hallway. So that's great. I think I do end up putting a couple paintings on the walls. They're City Living paintings, so like it's not a big deal. But I wanted to put a carpet there. This whole apartment building gave me carpet vibes. And as much as I wanted to use those huge paintings, those paintings are too big. Like, maybe the only thing I've ever found in The Sims that's actually too big for a tall wall height. So I just sized those paintings up and moved on upstairs. So we're on to what may currently be my favorite apartment in this apartment building complex that I've built. And that is the apartment for the sour cream woman. Okay, and you may be thinking, Sarah, what the heck do you mean by sour cream woman? Well, I'll tell you. I assumed that this apartment was for a software engineer with practically no personality. The personality of sour cream, to quote my past self. And honestly, it was so much fun to design. Basically, I wanted a very neutral palette with a lot of grays and blacks and, a few wood tones here and there, but just generally a very, very neutral color palette. I wanted it to feel as if this apartment was rarely ever lived in, because this person was always out of the house, usually ordered takeout, but there was still a kitchen in their apartment anyway. This kind of person has a really high-end computer and spends all their time programming and just really doesn't do people very much. So I thought that was the vibe I got. And basically, while building this house, I mentally described her as the kind of person who has the personality of sour cream. I know it's not a very nice term, but honestly, it was just kind of funny. And that was really why I kept with it, because it was just a funny term. Usually it's if he was a spicy, he'd be flour or something. But I don't know. The personality of sour cream was really interesting. So anyway, I furnished this apartment with a lot of robotics stuff and space stuff, because I figured, this is a software engineer kind of lady who doesn't do very much, but when she does, it's not bad. And just a workaholic who doesn't have much time for life in general, and is a very boring person. I hate those pillars in this apartment, but I worked around them and they looked good. And I moved the bed over so I could slide it up against the wall. But yeah, I figured this person wasn't in their apartment very much, and they just had a nice bougie techie apartment because that's what they like to do with their spare time. And also, I think I did give him a bathtub. Yeah, I did. And it just looked really cute. And just in general, I had so much fun in this apartment. It was super easy, not that complicated. And like the shape of it is a little weird, I'll give it that. But it's not that hard to detail. Although I don't think I gave her like any of the bathroom detailing that I normally put into apartments. But I really liked sticking that little end table there and sticking like some electronic upgrade parts and random techie things because I figured, yeah, it's really hard to say things about this apartment because the person I made it for has the personality of sour cream. So, anyway, I put these grayscale paintings in her apartment too because I thought that they very much suited the whole I have no personality vibes that I got from it. So yeah, that's it. I think that poster has the most personality of anything in this apartment. That and those rugs. Those rugs have some personality. But again, this apartment was made for someone with the personality of sour cream, and now we're on to the screenshots. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, as it really does help me out. And with that, I will see you all next Monday.